I think somebody else have as well. I can't remember who.
I don't think I've ever seen Palmer kick a ball out field though.
That's why he's a Golden Glove winner, mate.
Too good.
And 2.5 minutes into recording and we're finally underway. Brian intercepts the ball. Jordan
Oh, nice turn by Jordan.
Nice turn by Jordan. First chance of the game has been put wide. Lloyd looks a bit snazzy on the ball,
Isn't he? Yeah. Red's just keeping the ball, yeah.
100% possession rate at the moment, isn't it? Oh, great feet by Pears. Just ran front of him too much. Good feet though.
Going back the years.
Many years of the old AstroTurf we've seen him play at. Shepherd with the ball forward. John Fryer just couldn't get under control.
Oh,
free kick, Green. I think it's because he was trapping the ball on the floor.
Yeah, give it as he got up.
Should have given it a bit earlier. Right decision, but just slightly late. We don't need to see what's between your legs, thank you, Michael. Andy.
With his normal drive back.
Yep, that fools absolutely everyone every game. The showboaters link up at the back here. Pez and Parsons.
Bit of space on the left wing, yeah. Oh.
Ollie's only got a left foot. He's hit it with the left foot. Custard gut with the save.
I love that name.
Grant Morgan lost possession for the Greens here because he wasn't on his feet, flat-footed.
With his orange socks on. Oh.
Andy again with the drag over into Ollie. Just got to keep Ollie off his left foot. Brian with the ball line side. Here's the new guy. Brian on the overlap. Like a young Iron Robin.
Oh, good ball across the
bar. It's a good ball, yeah. It's a very good ball. So here's Dan, one of the free borrows. I think he is the only borrow on the greens. It's a free borrow because of the injuries to Phil, Benitez, Sorrell and Lee Jones to our left. I've just recently found out that Lee Jones injured his knee in exactly the same place on the pitch that Phil Sorrell did his.
Really?
Yeah.
Dodgy part of the pitch, I'd say. Has to do some investigating.
It's a good
well
turn.
Out there by the new lad.
Good recovering defending there and a good foot in by Andy as well. Good to see Andy doing a defensive job for once and not hogging the goal line at the far end of the field.
Yeah. Goal hanging even though you're not allowed in the box, but Andy still finds a way, doesn't he?
At one point I actually thought he was the goalkeeper for the other team. Billy Jackson's just checking the recording, which means we could be going without any actual video footage at the moment. He's not happy. We've got no video footage of this fixture, I don't think, at the moment. Dan's beating Andy. Chance to pull it back.
Talking to the local electrician Crow, is he?
Everyone's favourite local Lecky.
Good ball forward there by Reds. Quite an even game so far.
Yeah, a bit scrappy in the last third from both teams. No, I mean, the one chance for Reds.
Yeah.
John Fryer, ever present John Fryer and Grant Morgan!
Oh.
Grant Morgan has hit the post. We apologise for any language that you would have heard afterwards, but that's how bad he actually is.
Ooh, back to the keeper.
Both teams doing really well this season in different ways. I think Greens are up there on the pitch league, I think. There it is. There it is. Good defending. The break is on here for Titty.
Oh, fires it into Ollie.
I'd expect Ollie to control that. Cleaned up by Dan. I can never pronounce his surname. Freitas? Freitas?
Yeah.
Hey, would you like to Freitas?
Oh.
Sounds Irish.
Oh,
good trust, unlucky. What's the new guy's name? Marcus, there we go, we knew that. All the prep done beforehand.
Space out wide here for Lloyd.
held up by
Few
Grant.
tricks, yeah, good tackling by Grant.
Hey Marcus, thanks. Oh, go on, have a pop. Well done. Come back.
Good feet there by Marcus.
Oh, it's unlucky. I think he kicked the floor there.
Yeah, it looked like.
Marcus, that's good. He kicked the floor there. Tell you what, he started brightly, the new goal. Started very brightly.
Sorry man, flowing already.
Ollie with a strike,
Yes,
just found his way into the corner.
Surprised the keeper there, I think, with the early strike.
Yes, I'm surprised that it beat Brad. So that's what I noticed, even if it's Andy up front or Ollie up front, they do the same thing. They can shift it, they can find that yard of space, they can get a shot away. And on that occasion they got the rewards. 1-0 to Titty. A fair few milestones on this pitch today, I believe. Don't ask me who, because I didn't do my research beforehand, as I was only doing this right before it started. Good touch in by Brian.
Good
Yeah,
shift
good
inside.
shit. That's a good block there by Grant. Good defending. It's a bit lackadaisical there from Adam.
Make it, Josh, make it.
Trying to run through three players there. Greens held themselves. Here's Marcus with a chance to shoot. Save by the Dagenham Redbridge senior keeper. I don't know his name.
I think it's Dave.
Dave? We'll go with
one
Dave.
of the Daves. Plenty of Daves down here now.
Brian held up strong there. Just letting Ollie know he's there. Got lucky with the first strike probably.
Ball into John. First space here for Brian now. Good tracking back by Jordan.
And he wins the ball back. And Pez
Heads
can
are
break.
pushing forward. Can he find a path? Oh, he
Tries
takes
to
a
bend
strike.
one in. Ambitious.
Very ambitious with Brad Cox in goals.
Yep, he's not going to be beaten from there. Dan into Marcus. Plays a 1-2 with Dan.
Good covering by Andy.
Andy retrieves the ball, running the clock down. First 7.
I can't put my finger on what that yellow kit over there reminds me of. A team. It's not Ukraine. Definitely some team it reminds me of. Yellow with blue.
Cumbran Celtic?
Cumbran, yeah, I think it's a local team.
Yeah, Cumbran Celtic wear that sort of colour.
Yeah, it's a very nice kit, no?
There's quite a few nice kits going around. Marcus being shown outside there. Why is he called Jerk? Let's get to the bottom of it. Why is he called Jerk?
Well, good save there by Dave. Going back
Dave.
to when he first
Dave needs to put his bum crack away.
started working with me and Pez back in the day, and various different stories. But Jordan's in yet. Oh, good save by Brad.
Cox. He tried to beat in front post. Keeper stood up well.
Something he did, something he said once whilst in work, and just catches on.
Just like Tourette's.
Various nicknames between the group of us. Ooh.
Let's share some. What's your nicknames?
Oh, I got plenty. I got cock toe because the size on my right big toe is abnormally large compared to my left big toe. And we've just cleared the pitch by John Fryer.
It's alright, we didn't like that ball anyway.
Dario has a nickname of 4 Burgers.
4 burgers?
Yeah, from when we had a barbecue back in the day. Dario went up, had 4 burgers in one go.
Oh.
We got Jerk, he's also known as Sean, Jigs, various names. Pez is probably the one that has got the least amount of nicknames, in fairness.
He might have something.
Not particularly, not that springs to mind. I mean, various people will call him various things, you know, like Mario, for example, because of his look. But it's not something we've called him.
I've never given him the Mario Cup, but now you say it.
Yeah. Ball by John there, mopping up by Jerk. Jerk and Adam there, teammates last season before, at L'Argentina with myself.
First part of the first ever winning World Cup team in MANvFAT history. Chance for a second, saved by Coxie again.
Good play there by the Reds.
From Fryer down to Brian.
Brian looks like he's advanced forward a little bit here from his usual defensive roll. Past the halfway line.
Oh, and he's pulled up there, Brian. Yeah, he's got himself a knock here.
Not sure if the camera can see him by there with the
I don't even
the
know if the
angle.
camera's rolling.
Sure.
Don't even know if the camera's rolling.
Otherwise we're just going to have an audio of the game.
Also, just on commentary, I'm just going to leave you a second. I'm going to have a quick chat with Andy Stenterford, get some info on his team, and I'll come and have a chat with Lee, get some info on his team in a second then as well. Just going to take a little stroll around and grab Andy Stenterford, who's on the bench for Man Titty, whose team are currently winning 1-0. Ollie jiggling in the night, trying to get a shot away. Dan stands him up. He still gets a shot away. It's in the corner. And it's 2-0 to Man Titty. Very much applauded by Andy Stenterford, and we're just going to have a quick word with Andy now, if we may. Andy, how are we?
Good, Champo. How are you, mate?
I'm good, thank you, pal. Always
Good.
nice to see you.
Always.
2-0 up.
2-0, yeah, it's going very well. Very impressed with our new signings, Lloyd and David just stepped in, and our keeper David as well. We've got 2 Davids now. So yeah, it's going
So
going
you've
alright.
got 2 Davids but no Goliaths. Here's Ollie!
Oh,
Blocked.
no Goliath, not just yet, mate.
I've heard rumours of your new guy in goal used to play for Dagenham and Redbridge. Can you...
That is true. That is what he's saying. He is just giving me a background of his family. His sister used to play for West Ham Ladies. His cousin Michael Clegg used to play for Man United, and then he was a physio for a while. But yeah, he's got quite a footballing background, which is nice.
How rich is he then?
Well, not as rich as Swifty, I know that.
Ah, okay, okay. What milestones do we know that we've had on your team this season thus far then, buddy?
Milestones. To be fair, milestones. I actually don't get.
Save by the keeper. I'd expected Dagenham and Redbridge keeper to catch that, but that's a good save nonetheless. Nonetheless, a very good save.
I don't know is the actual answer to that, and I know that's pretty bad, but I don't actually think we've hit a milestone as such yet.
By Adam.
Whoa.
Ooh, from Bellini.
But yeah, we're working well as a team.
Grant Morgan battling hard here to get the ball, gets a shot away, saved by the Dagenham and Redbridge former goalkeeper. What a guy. Oh.
Go on, Ollie!
Ollie. 2-0 Titty.
Hit it! Well done, Ollie!
Boy. Great management.
How many...
what's the difference now by obviously playing for Man City now for the second season, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. How different is this team to your World Cup winning Argentina?
As you say with a smile on your face. Obviously, Argentina is always going to be make my heart fond because it was my first team here. I've lost a lot of weight with Argentina, and we still are friends. But this team is really good. We're all working well as a team, and we are now starting to do everything off the field as opposed to on the field, which Champo, you know yourself, is majority of the game is trying to win the game off the scales, isn't it?
It is.
Because that's what we're here for.
It is indeed.
And that's what Man Titty are really doing at the moment. So, but yeah.
Bad season last season on the scale, so it'd be nice for you to turn around this season.
Correct. Yeah,
a lot of people asking the questions of the team.
Yeah, that's it. And we don't want to be in that position. At the end of the day, you could have the best footballing side, and you're not necessarily going to win because the people that put the effort on off the field are the ultimate winners, aren't they? So we've changed things around, and hopefully it's now starting to show. Everyone's lost today. Our Dagenham Redbridge keeper lost 3.2 kilos, which was...
Well done to him.
That's it.
Just very quickly before I leave you, probably to go back on, have you taken a penalty since I saved your last one?
No, I haven't actually, Champo. Yeah, thank you very much. On that note, drop the mic.
Marcus was running through there, clipped, and it's a free kick to Biscoffenheim. A dangerous position, everything is indirect, so it will be an indirect free kick. Which Grant Morgan steps over now, puts it in. Marcus with a shot, saved by the keeper.
Did you describe the free kick as non-direct instead of indirect?
A non-direct free kick. Very well picked up. It's half time, it's 2-0 to Titty. Eddie, thoughts on the first 14 minutes from both teams?
Oh, quite an even half. I think the Reds are taking their chances really. Green have had a few chances. Dave in the Red goals, kept a clean sheet so far, made a good few saves. Brad was unlucky with both of the finishes, I think, from Ollie up front. But yeah, it's definitely in a balance. Even at 2-0, you fancy Greens can get back into it.
What the Greens need to do in the second half to get back into the game, other than score a goal, which is the obvious thing.
Clinical. It's got to be clinical. Like most of their shots have really been down the keeper's throat, whereas Ollie's picked the corner in both of his finishes, I think, haven't he?
Yeah.
But the Reds look dangerous on the counter attack as well. Not as much speed to the game as some games you see, but definitely stretched. Ollie's off now as well, so maybe Greens can capitalise here with a goal scorer being off.
Andy up front will pose a bit of a different challenge for the guys at the back for the Greens.
Yeah,
even though they've both got good physical presence. Andy, I'd say Ollie's a bit more direct to goal.
Oh yeah.
Where Andy will hold the ball up well, jiggle himself into some space, give him that yard, and you get the shot away.
Andy will look for support when he.
Which looks like it's coming from both Lloyds in the way that they're lining up a 3-3 by the looks of it.
Yeah, I think they play more of a 3-2-1, which is something I might start doing with the Tandoori Knights, considering we've got a team of defenders.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
We play 3-2-1, as I told you.
Yeah.
When we played you
before kick-off, yeah. 3-2-1 obviously gives you, good effort by Dan, gives you the opportunity then to obviously keep 3 defenders back, attack with 3, and then you can also overload then if one of your defenders can go forward.
Yeah. Depends how you use it. We use it slightly different.
It's always good having balance. At the way I look at this, yeah.
Shot by Dan, saved by the keeper.
You've got Jiggs obviously with his left foot over there, giving the balance on the left side. You've got the new lad, sorry I don't actually know his name, but he's got a balance on the right. Pez controlling the middle. You can kind of get one of the 3 pushing forward, and Pez can push into midfield if needs to be, and the other 2 can go a bit narrower.
Still
play for time here, aren't they, the Reds?
Yep, happy to run the clock down. Good week on the scales for the Reds, as Andy described to us, because every single one on their team have lost this week. So well done to them. Good challenge. I'm going to try and see if I can get a word in with Lee very quickly. Who's here? Can we jump in and grab a couple of words with you, Lee, if that's alright, mate? Obviously you're injured, which is unfortunate for you, but you're here supporting your team, which is great to see. We'll start with, I mean, you're 2-0 down at the moment. I think the difference is that they've just taken the chances.
Oh, absolutely. I think pound for pound in terms of chances, they've definitely taken them, and I think Sun at the moment has played the biggest part in it with the low lying Sun. I think our keepers were distracted by a little bit, but 2 goals taken very well. But hopefully now the switch change of the half will come back into it. But long way to go yet. New player Marcus seems to be impressing as well, because some good touches on the ball.
Away. Good save by the
and of course I do nothing more than be on that pitch right now, scoring past the play with an Arsenal top on.
Well, believe it or not, he actually used to play for Dagenham and Redbridge in goal.
Interesting. But no, I think it's an evenly poised game, but it's the chances. They've taken them very well, and football wise,
Grant's doing his best to throw the game away.
I was worried just now when we've got no subs and Brian's limped up with a dodgy knee. Or as you mentioned, I've already fallen foul to high knee corner.
You and Rafa.
All of us, so I think.
You and Rafa, yes. So in terms of the team this season, it's been very successful this season, because you're high up the sort of standings in all shapes and forms, pitch, scales, overall. It's been a good season.
I genuinely think when we started the start of the new season, our aim was to be effectively contenders in both of the areas, but I don't think we were expecting the success we were, especially on the scales, and I think that's the highlight of our success more than on the pitch. We lost 1 game. Hopefully this is not going to be the second defeat as in many weeks of tonight, but on the scales, that's where our victories have won, and I think we've all made a subconscious effort this year to make sure not only do we all turning up, but we're always putting effort in on scales and tracking and just getting those extra little points where we need to, because right now if we look at the league table, that's what's making a difference for us.
That's what it's all about as well. Speedy recovery from the injury, mate.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, mate.
Not much going on so far. Second half, a few chances for the Greens, a few long shots. Good defensive play by the Reds so far. Sun is definitely playing his part, I think. Short ball here, jerk down the line to the new lad.
Lloyd, I think they've got 2 Lloyds. You've got Lewis.
2 Lloyds?
And then the new guys, Lloyd. They've also got 2 Daves.
2 Daves, 2 Lloyds.
And an Andy.
Yeah. Pez pushing for a low to space here for the Reds. Pez over the strike. Good effort. Good save by Brad. anyone following up would have had a tap in. There's another opportunity. Nice roller. Oh,
good foot in by Brian there.
There's Jordan Lewis on the left. Good ball inside. Bit of space again for the Reds. Oh. Adam here, who's told me to say during commentary that he was the best L'Argentina team captain, as he's playing against the first L'Argentina team captain in Andy.
Ambitious from Grant there. I think whilst we're watching the greens, it would be very rude for us not to mention that the commentary today is brought to you by Lamworm Coffee Co. If you don't drink it, you're a bitch. That's for Phil Sorrell, not here today unfortunately, Phil.
Battling there by Andy and Adam, right in front of the camera. Ball across the box.
The camera that we don't know is rolling or not.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Soon find out, I'm sure. 5 minutes after the game.
This could be Goal 5 live otherwise.
Yeah. Loads of space here for the Greens. Looks like the Reds have dropped back. Well, the Reds got 5 behind the ball here. Andy, ball into Andy. Oh, touch just away from goal. Pulls it back. Oh, unlucky. I think that's the other Dave, isn't it?
Possibly. Very big chuck there from Brad. Very well defended by Jerk. He's broke the Pez. Challenged by John Fryer. Marcus tried the little flick back, but just in the end of the ball.
Grant with a good win.
Grant with a strike, side net in. Queens are going to start pushing some more men forward now. They're going to start gambling, I feel.
Yeah.
It's a tricky thing because with the scales become an option of winning.
You want to keep it tight, don't you?
Overall, you don't know whether to push for another goal or not, and that's the fun thing about it. The prime example is the game that we played against Yellows when we won 3-0 on the pitch, I think it was, and I was time wasting more than Pickford against Liverpool to find out that we actually lost by 1 overall on the scales.
Yeah. So that one more goal, if you pushed on, would have made a difference.
So the 10 minutes I probably wasted of the game was probably a massive part of it, but it was a fun game nonetheless, and well done to the Yellows. That's what it's about, scales.
Yep. Oh, cross your ball, Jordan with a bit of space.
Just couldn't feed Andy there. Intercepted by Adam, or Zladam as the Greens used to call him. Oh, there he is, Rafa Benitez, welcome.
Oh, good effort by Brian. Oh, I thought he bent down at the top corner.
Bend it like Brian.
Shape for a penalty. He looked alright from here. Didn't look like it was anywhere near a penalty.
Right, last change of the game, so 7 to go.
So last 7, so here comes the changes. Ollie's coming on, it's Jordan Lewis going off, and Brad Cox is coming out for the Greens, who need to try and find the ball from somewhere they feel.
Yeah,
and
Adam going in.
Zladam Shepherd has gone in the sticks. Encouragement.
Not pointing any fingers, but 7 minutes to go and it's already 7:30, so clearly this game kicked off late, which means that the
technical issues with the media setup, which unfortunately can happen now and again.
My 8:30 game will be kicking off at 9 at this rate.
We're used to it, aren't we?
Yeah.
It's not the graveyard shift.
It's not as bad as in the summer. At least it's bright.
The future's bright. MANvFAT used to be orange. Unfortunately, the Blacks won everything last year.
Yeah. Oh, big toe plonk here by Pezza. Ball across. We got 2 strikers here for the Reds then, have we? We've got Andy and Ollie up front, by the look.
We're going 2-2-2 now, are we? Switch to 2-2-2.
Or is it it's a 3-1-2, is it? It's difficult to judge. Oh,
it's quite strange going 3-1-2, unless it is a 3-2-1, but it's quite an attacking Ollie.
Yeah, it's a pushed on 2. Ollie going for that
away, picked up by Zladam. Grant sitting back at the moment.
The Greens are going to need to push on here, and if they want to get a goal on the pitch.
Brian with a good foot in again, but again
space in the middle of the pitch again.
Andy was waiting for the run. He's happy. Andy is fuming with that. John Fryer with the toe. He's going to run out. Dan will pick up the ball.
That's good this week. We only got 1 borrow in the whole 4 games. It's got to be the most numbers we've had this season so far, I'd say.
Impressive as well. A few newbies playing as well. It's always good adding newbies to the league.
Yeah.
Hopefully they settle in well and enjoy it like everyone else have. And we'll be in charge. Grant Morgan completely missed the ball and took an uppercut from the ball. Retains possession though. And gives it away again. Andy slides in. Ollie!
Oh.
Ooh!
Got through his legs, I think, didn't he?
He did. I'm wondering where the ball was when he poked it. Very difficult for the referee to see it though from the
Good
side.
space for Dan. Dan has a strike.
Dan has a score.
Good save. Space for Lloyd. Oh. Grant
Morgan
bit of
picks up
time.
possession. Poor touch just takes him a little bit wide. Greens need something from somewhere and quick if they're going to get back into this game. Game management from Man Titty now required, but they're just pushing forward. They want another one if you feel like they want another one.
Andy with the ball right in front of us here. Good turn.
Additional drag back of Andy inside to Ollie. Like to have a
Andy
shot.
gets
Ollie
strike
does.
away.
Shot number
Good
62
block.
of the game. Shot number 63 of the game. All from Ollie.
Lloyd picks the ball up, goes back. Possession football here for Titty. Pezza
from
takes one from
Pezza.
outside of the first half.
Oh, that
finish.
is great finish. Shot number 6912 for Ollie in the game.
It's another hat-trick for Ollie. He's climbing that goal scorer chart, isn't he?
Completing the hat-trick. Over to Dave Scanlon later on. Hopefully he doesn't get the hat-trick, because it'll be past me.
It's a game worth watching. Brad Cox here with a strike
It'll be
from outside
interesting
the
to see
back.
what side the referee's on that game though. Champo versus Scano and Bish is the referee.
I'm not saying anything. As long as he's on the Whites team at 8:30, I'll be happy.
Who have you got tonight?
We're playing the Blues.
Oh, the Blues were actually
Yeah.
beat us last week on the pitch 1-0.
I'm not very good with the names this season. I was good last year, yeah.
Ollie with a chance now.
Ollie, good
Steps inside.
turn. Ball to Andy. Oh,
I
no.
don't know if I was a ball to Andy. I think
Yeah.
he was just shimmying that in for his 4 millionth and 64th shot of the game.
Oh, no. Got to
Oh,
go
red
to the
ball
ball down here. Now.
Yeah.
Ball inside. Brad
The
Cox
marker.
screaming for it.
Marcus gets the shot away. Maybe the ball was to cuss the gut on the pull back, but it never came. Time's ticking.
Yeah, got about 3-4 minutes left, I think.
Looking at the probably about that.
Ball out wide to Andy. He was going to challenge in the air.
Challenges Andy there. Oh, look at
Oh,
showboating with about 4 kick-ups in front of us. That's a personal best for Andy, so a massive shout out to Andy's personal best on the kick-ups there. 4. Jerk with the strike.
Oh,
It's wide. Andy can
Andy,
take the touch.
can he
Makes the
finish it?
keeper
Yeah.
in off the post. Good composure, and that does kill the game, you feel.
There's a lovely finish here by Andy, right in the line, one way, right through the nutmeg.
Greens won't give up though. They've got a good positive attitude, the Greens. And the new guy on the ball, Marcus, will carry on.
Strike.
Strike. Drops over the bar, cleared up by Pez. And Pickford drops down with the ball.
On ball to Lloyd. Lloyd with the head. Brad Cox with the head. Brad Cox is a good header of the ball, considering he's only about 5'3" as well, isn't he?
And a little bit more. Maybe a little bit less then.
Andy in now again. Drag back.
The ball back,
And
drag
strike.
back
Ooh.
this wide.
Bit of time
So
for Dan
Greens-
going forward.
Green's got a chance here to counter. Here's Marcus, now stood up by Jordan. The battle of the newbies, out wide to Dan. One thing I've noticed with Man City today, we've been very, very solid defensively. Apart from the chance really from Grant in the first half and shots from distance,
Yeah.
Greens haven't really troubled the keeper too much.
Not cutting through, are they? Like the
No.
Reds have.
Good
Good
return
tackle
challenge.
there. He played the ball with his foot or with his nose there, Jake?
But
Right,
got to
cut.
get some space.
Oh, turns
And
Pez.
again,
Oh.
So solid Man City out at the back today, so compact in the middle there, forcing the Greens wide and winning the ball back.
Is this the first game in their new kits, or did they wear them last week?
I don't know, but the guys that are actually not here today, I think have all got their names wrong. Because I think Palmer's name on the back of the shirt is Plammer.
Never.
I think they got someone called Jackson.
Yeah.
The name's wrong on that.
Oh God, that's not even the worst cock up of kit ordering though, is it, Champo?
I would probably say so, because they got Stenterford right apparently. And they told us that they got his name right. Ooh.
Brad's gone down there. I think it was a fair challenge.
Yeah, it did look like a fair challenge there, but
Yeah, because we have got the Reds here, who were originally the Oranges, and I think everybody knows the story nowadays, don't they? Why the team's colours had to change.
The company sent the wrong colour kit, mate, unfortunately, so...
And that's it.
Full time here.
Full time.
Hope Brad's okay. Man City win this game 4-0. Greens move on to next week against Orange. And Man City, whoever they got, will be in for a tough game. Eddie, thank you for your time tonight, buddy.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Good luck to everyone else in up the port.
Over and out.